Antonio, I want to talk with you.
Yes, Papa?
Roberto, he lend you $5, huh?
That's right, Papa.
You go to the King's Cross, eh?
Yes, with my mate Terry.
What do you do there?
If I tell you, you'll only get mad at me.
I want to get mad, huh? Antonio, you my little bambina. You tell your papa what you do in the King's Cross, huh?
Well, for $5 each, we took it in turns.
Madonna mia.
Terry's better than me, though. He got 3 extra goes.
He's only 12 years old.
Yeah. Of course, he's bigger.
What do you do?
I knew you'd be mad.
Mad? I'm not mad. I'm a flagabastard.
Papa, lots of kids play pinball machines.
Pinball? Hey, you hear that, Maria? Hey, that's why you went to the King's Cross?
Yes. I need the practice, because we're having a school championship. Are you all right, Papa?
Hey, sure, I'm all right. For someone who just had a heart attack, I'm recovering well.
Oh, I'm thirsty. I better have a glass of water.
Enzo, aren't you worried that Antonio lose the $5?
After what I think he'll lose, $5 is nothing.
Mum, I need this stuff for the morning. They'll dry quicker in here, okay?
Anna, what you doing walking around the house dressed like that?
I don't know. This house is impossible. If it's not you picking on me, it's Tony staring at me all the time. Look at him.
If he's staring at you, it's your own fault. Walking around the house like some floozy Lucy.
You see girls wearing less than this on the beach. On some beaches, they go topless.
I know, and it's disgustoso.
How do you know, Enzo?
Well, sometimes I park the taxi when I'm having lunch. I can see it, though.
What can you see?
Never mind. Antonio!
Yes, Papa?
Why are you staring at Anna all the time, huh?
I think he's in love.
With his other sister?
I am not.
He's in love with somebody.
Oh, you mind your own business.
Is true, Tony?
Is he going to get mad again?
Antonio, it's okay. It's real nice.
You don't mind?
Sure, I don't mind. Hey, this person you in love with has got a name, huh?
Well, yes, Papa. It's Joe.
Joe, that's enough. Joe?
Yes. There's one thing you ought to know right from the start, Papa. Joe's not a Catholic.
Not one of us, eh?
No, Joe's one of them.
That's what I thought.
But you like her, Papa. She's one of the nicest girls in the school.
Girl? This Joe is a girl?
Yes, Josephine. It was lucky that I met her. It was a miracle.
I think I better have the glass of water.
Tony, give your papa the glass of water.
Give it This is not water, this is wine.
Must be another miracle.
How many times I tell you, don't drink the vino?
Yes, Papa.
And while we're about it, why you always staring at Anna?
Oh, I watch Anna to see what girls use. It's because I want to buy a present for Josie.
Present, eh? This little Josie, she's some pretty kitty, eh?
Oh, Papa, Joe's got everything.
What do you mean, everything?
Well, she's got the lot. Kiss albums, disco roller skates, pierced ears.
If she got the Kiss album, she got a pierced ears, all right.
What about the present?
Well, I couldn't decide between hot rollers, French perfume, or a scarf. So I took all the money out of my money box.
And what you get?
A Mars bar.
Oh, Enzo, what are we going to do with that boy? Enzo? Enzo...
Look, I'm talking with him. Antonio, sit down. Antonio, it comes a time in a man's life he's going to meet a pretty woman. Well, I don't want to show off, but when I was young, I had plenty. Francesca, Claudia. No, that's not right. Antonio, comes a moment in a man's life he's going to meet the temptation, huh? Now, Antonio, some men is strong, huh? They can resist. But some is weak, huh? They give in to temptation, huh? All they think about is a passion, huh? They go crazy, chasing women all the time, huh? You, Antonio, you is gotta be strong. You forget the passion, huh? You concentrate on doing your homework.
Don't listen to him. The passion is much more fun.
What are you doing here?
Talking to Tony.
Feel it. Now you close the door. Sorry, Tony. Wait, now where was I? Oh, yes. All right. Antonio?
Yes, Papa?
Oh, there you are.
Oh, yes. Mama said you wanted to see me.
Hey, sure. Come on. Sit down, Antonio.
No, thanks. I'd rather stand.
Hey, sure, you're right. That's all right. Hey, you want a drink? No, you don't drink. All right. Antonio.
Yes, Papa?
I want to talk with you.
Yes, Papa?
Man to man.
Yes, Papa?
Is that all you're going to keep on saying, yes, Papa?
No, Papa.
Good, because yes, Papa's driving me crazy.
Yes, Papa. I mean, no, Papa.
Sit there, please, and there. Antonio, I got to tell you something. Sometimes you're going to want to do something you shouldn't do, huh? And you ain't going to be able to stop yourself from doing it, huh? So what I'm telling you is, don't do it. Now be a good boy, go out and play.
Is that it?
See.
Can I ask one question?
Yeah, sure.
What are you talking about?
Antonio, I'm trying to tell you how you make the babies.
Oh, you mean intercourse?
Mazzolo, it was better with a petunia.
Papa, I have a confession to make.
You got a confession, you see Father Murphy, huh?
No, I'd rather speak to you, Papa. It's about me and Josie. We don't want to get into trouble.
I should hope not.
But, well, we like being together at school. And I was thinking about next year.
Yeah, well, next year, you're going to go to St. Michael's, huh?
Well, she can't go there.
Yeah, that's right. Because it's a boys' school, huh?
I knew you'd understand, Papa.
Understand what?
Why, I'm not going either.
Not going? Here am I, I'm working 14 hours a day.
10.
Huh?
10.
Well, who's counting, huh? And this is your mama, she's a scrimpering and saving, huh? Hey, you tell me the last time you see your mama buy a dress, huh?
Last week for Cousin Katie's christening.
Before that?
Uncle Giacomo's funeral last month.
All right, she's saving from the housekeeping, but we only do this for your education.
Well, you won't have to now, will you?
You are gonna sit for that entrance and exam.
Give me one good reason why I should.
One, I'm gonna give you 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pooh. That's a good enough reason for you.
Romeo and Juliet had the same trouble with their mum and dad. And they were Italians, too.
You have a talk with Tony?
Sure, I talk with Tony. I do a good job.
You think he's going to do his homework for now?
I don't know, but I think I talk him into it.
Oh, Enzo, you're so clever with your talk.
Hey, Dad, is the ladder still around the back of the house?
Sure. Curtis, the next door. He bring it back last week. Why you ask?
Oh, it's not for me. It's for Tony.
Hey, I don't know why Curtis bring that ladder back all the time. It's his ladder.
Enzo, you remember when we were Antonio's age, we were secretly engaged?
It was a secret, all right. Even I didn't know about it.
But you write me such beautiful letters.
You remember the pigeon I sent them with?
See, the pigeon, he was so beautiful.
Your papa, he thought it was delicious. What's the matter with you, papa? I don't understand. A young man in love.
You remember how you planned we elope?
Sure, I remember. I take the ladder, I put it up against your wall. The ladder! Antonio, don't do it! Don't do it! No, don't do it! Hey, don't do it!
It's okay, Papa. I'm big enough.
No, you're not big enough. You're far too young. Give me the ladder.
I need it.
Give it to me. Give me that ladder. Now, and all because you want to elope.
Elope? I was only trying to get my airplane off the roof. Broken the laundry window.
Might be a broken window to you. To me, it's 4 hours in a taxi.
Eh?
3. 2.
Your dad was telling me you went to some feminist rally.
Yeah, that's right. It was supposed to finish at 6 o'clock, but it petered out around 4:15.
What was that?
Most of the women had to go home and put their husband's dinner on.
Roberto. Small beer, Paul. Well, how's the women's fronts?
Great. They're getting Parliament to put through a new bill.
A new bill, eh? Why did they call it a new Nancy?
Yeah. Look, Dad, it's a great idea. For 1 year, every man has to swap roles with a woman.
Oh, there's lots of it about.
You don't understand. The woman goes out to work, and the man stays home and does the housework.
Hey, that's just too.
Why?
Well, everybody knows housewife, she finish her work at 9:30, huh? So what I'm gonna do for the rest of the day?
Look, I'm prepared to give it a try. I told Cynthia Bryant I'd move in with her. She'd go to work, and I'd stay home, keep house, and look after the baby when it arrives.
Hey, Rebecca, there's only one thing. Which of you is gonna have the baby?
Like I said to Cynthia, you've got to be prepared to put these ideas into practice. It's no good just talking about them.
So what happened? Did Cynthia swap roles?
She swapped roles, all right. The minute I suggested moving in, she punched me in the mouth.
Come on, I take you home, Nancy.
See you later, Paul.
See you, Bobby. Swap roles, eh?
Yes, dear, what can I do for you?
One schooner coming up.
Thanks, treasure.
This Cynthia Bryant must be crazy. Fancy wanting to swap roles.
So you don't want to be the man?
No, thank you. I'm perfectly happy to have a baby, get married.
Please, do it the other way round, huh?
Listen, Dad, I'm not going to wear a skirt if that's what you're worried about.
That's good, because you got a terrible legs. Not you, Anna. Hey, what kind of sons I got? One wants to be a woman, the other wants to be a failure. I know what I'm gonna do. I think I sit for the exam and I go to St. Michael's. I know I got a better idea. I think I just make them both happy. I go to the Little Sisters of Mercy.
Enzo, maybe we ought to meet this girl.
Go ahead, he just went in there.
No, I mean Josie. Maybe we ask her not to see Antonio till after the exam.
Maria, it's a good idea.
Tony not think it's a good idea.
Sure, it's a good idea. You speak with him, huh?
Me?
Yeah, sure. I'm always doing the talking. You is the matter, huh?
Mama?
Antonio, Papa wants something to ask you.
Maria.
I've got something to ask you, too.
Good. You go first.
Well, is it okay if I bring Josie over?
Antonio, that's wonderful.
Hey, it's nice. You're gonna bring your little friend to see us, huh?
I just think if we're going to get married, you ought to meet her first.
That's it. What do you say?
Well, I realize we'll have to wait a couple of years.
Oh, sure. At least until you finish your primary school. Look, if you're nice and you have a little word with your big brother, maybe he's gonna be your bridesmaid.
What? I'll go and ring Josie.
Enzo is nothing to laugh about.
Ah, it's a one crazy family.
It could be serious.
To be serious, all right? After he get married, I probably have to double his pocket money. Hey, Maria. Hey, what do you think of the tie, huh?
Enzo, where you get such a terrible tie?
This was left for me by my Uncle Giacomo in his will.
I always knew he didn't like you. But never mind, it's too late to change now.
Hey, Maria, I didn't know I'd be so nervous.
If you're nervous, just imagine how the poor little Josie's feeling.
Hey.
Mama, Papa, this is Josie.
Buonasera, signor Pacelli. Signore Pacelli. Molto piacere conoscervi.
Hey, you speak Italian?
Oh, a little Italian and French and German. Some Greek, but I don't have very much Russian, I'm afraid.
Can I get you a glass of mineral water?
Thank you, Tony dear. Actually, I've been spoiled when it comes to mineral water. Mommy and I found this little spa in the Italian Alps. Perhaps you know it.
Hey, there ain't no Alps in Roma.
Mommy has this little man in Double Bay who imports it specially. He's right next door to our hairdresser.
Oh, your hair, it looks very nice.
You think so? Mommy thinks I ought to let it grow back to its natural colour. Grazie, caro.
Please, sit. Antonio, sit. Sit, Maria, sit. I better sit. So, you learn Italian at the school, huh?
Oh, dear, no. Mrs. Ambrosini teaches me occasionally.
Mrs. Ambrosini, is she your friend?
Hardly. She comes in 3 times a week to clean. She's quite nice, though, really.
Josie's father owns a boat.
Hardly a boat, Anthony. You row a boat. It's really a yacht. It's got a deep freeze and sleeps 8.
In the deep freeze?
We go on board every weekend in summer.
Where do you go in it?
Oh, nowhere yet. But as soon as Daddy learns to drive it, we might go to Tahiti.
Josie's always going somewhere. She's been everywhere.
Oh, no, not everywhere, Anthony. Europe, naturally, but apart from that, just Singapore and boring old Fiji. As I said to Mommy in the turbo tub, Mommy, I said, do we have to go to Fiji again this year? And Mommy said, it's either Fiji or Bali. Well, you know what it's like in Bali, full of horrible tourists.
Your papa, does he ever say where he would like to go, huh?
Oh, no. Mommy always picks the places. But he did say recently that by this time next year, he'd probably be going somewhere or other.
Probably bankrupt.
Josie, you like to have dinner with us this evening?
I'd really love to. I adore quaint old-fashioned home-cooked meals, but I'm sorry. I have to go and meet Mummy at the theatre.
What time you have to go, huh?
At interval?
You meet your mom at the interval, huh?
Yes, so we can go home together.
She not wait until the end of the show?
Mommy says, if you haven't been seen by interval, it's not worth going in the first place.
Well, it was very nice meeting you.
Anthony, my coat.
Can I give you a lift, Mrs. Josie?
Oh, dear, no. Thank you all the same. Our man's waiting in the Bentley.
Will we see a lot of you from now, huh?
Oh, I doubt it. I'm off to Switzerland at the end of the month.
What?
Yes. Mommy says it's the only place to go for a decent school these days.
Well, how long will you be gone?
Oh, 3 years. But no doubt they'll pass quickly enough, what with skiing in the Alps and swimming on the Côte d'Azur.
You go swimming in your coat?
You didn't tell me you were going.
Must have slipped my mind. Still, we'll always be friends, won't we, Anthony? You're quite sweet, really. Arrivederci.
We'll see you guest out.
Oh, here.
Well, what you think of that?
I'm gonna just picture her house, eh? 25 bedrooms and no bathrooms.
Why no bathrooms?
And because they must be filthy rich.
Well, I think you ought to know. The wedding is off.
Oh, Tony, we're so sorry, aren't we, Papa?
Oh, sure. We was looking forward to it.
It's just that I didn't realize how immature she was.
Oh, sure. We noticed this too.
I mean, all those boats and holidays and going to the theatre. I wouldn't want to marry someone like that.
Of course not.
I only get $1 a week.
Oh, don't you worry, Tony. And from today, you're gonna get the $1.50.
Inflation, eh?
Yeah, sure, inflation. Hey, how about we get in the car, go up the cross and play the pinballs, huh?
Oh, thanks, Papa. But if I'm going to St. Michael's, I'd better do some work. Good night.
Good night, Caro.
Hey, buonanotte, Antonio. Hey, that boy is something, huh?
He sure is.
He's a boy to be proud of, Maria.
Of course.
Maria,
Yes, Enzo.
I just been thinking, you and me,
Yes, Enzo.
be nice to have another one just like him,
The best basketballers in the world are in action next on 10's exclusive coverage of the NBA from America. And it's Christmas time at 32 Short Court on Monday night. Colin has a dream of a perfect Christmas, but will it come true? Colin Carpenter at 7:30 Monday, followed by the wild and crazy antics of the Totally Hidden Video Show.